Welcome everyone to our review of the new record released by Lord 45 is his name. Sunset Avenue. That's the name of the album, right?
What's the name of the album?
Sunset Avenue. What do you think of that name anyways?
I thought it was Sunset Park.
Sunset Avenue, I believe is. Can you fact check that for us?
Yeah, can you what's in that?
It's Sunset Avenue.
Sunset Avenue.
Okay.
I like the concept, I gotta tell you that. It implies some sort of relaxing drive into the sunset. You never know where that avenue might take you, but you're going towards the sunset. You never know the conditions of the road, what might lie ahead. Perhaps the light is even blinding you, but you're going towards the sunset.
Yeah, did you ever see that film by Billy Wilder?
Billy Wilder, Sunset Boulevard,
Sunset
right?
Boulevard, yeah.
That's the one. Great film.
It's a good film. And when I think of Sunset Avenue, I think of that film by Billy Wilder, that kind of commentary
Well,
on
you know,
Hollywood and the sort of neo-noir
the record
style.
itself doesn't make me think of anything like that at all.
No, it doesn't.
I
But
mean-
I'm just saying, like, the
I
title.
guess the title is all you got going for it.
But yeah, I thought that was a kind of a
Sure.
cool reference. But the title, yeah, it has a interesting name, and I like the name because it's original, and it's not
Yeah, I like it too.
it's not like a name you hear necessarily often. You know, so many album titles can have
It's very innovative.
really
you know,
cliche
just the title
names,
itself.
right? With the
That's right.
titles of the album, but
That's right.
here it seems to be well, it is original, so I like that. So now that we've kind of
We scratched the surface
Scratched the
anyways.
surface.
Let's get into the music
Yeah.
itself. What'd you think of it, eh?
I really like the music.
I really liked it too. I thought
I liked
one of the best things about the music was I really liked the, you know, to start off,
I really like the
Fly and
music.
try and fly, that's the one.
Fly
That's
and
the
Try.
opening track, and I gotta
Yeah,
tell you,
Yeah,
it just immersed me in the
yeah,
record
no,
right
for
away.
sure. And
From
I
that
liked
opening sort of instrumental, you know.
Yeah, and I liked the one thing I really have to say I really like too is I don't know if this is right or wrong, but the majority of the tracks uses the same drum machine,
Yep.
and because of that, it has sort of a more cohesive flow,
That's right.
and it's like a connection between all the songs,
I like that.
a harmonic connection and a rhythmic
Yes.
connection.
I like that.
Try and fly, or I'm bad with
Fly
it.
and try, trying to fly.
Trying to fly.
That's no, it's fly and try and fly.
Try and fly.
That's the name of
Try
the
and
song,
fly.
boys.
Okay.
Try and fly.
Try and Fly has a really catchy hook, very catchy lyrics.
Yeah, the hook, man.
It raps, you know, there's that rap element to it, but
He's got a
it
great
changes
voice, by the way.
midway
Regardless
to
what you think of the lyrics
Yeah,
or anything,
yeah.
his voice is
I really
beautiful.
like
yeah,
really.
and what I like about that song specifically is it changes midway to where he sings in the middle, and it adds a sort of an interesting dichotomy between
That's
rapping and singing, which you don't
A
you know,
shake-up,
you
know,
don't get it.
transition.
You don't get that necessarily too often.
No,
So yeah, that was.
he's
that was
pushing
good.
the envelope with this one. I gotta tell you.
I really like it.
like it,
So what are some other songs that really?
My favorite was, what was it? Searching.
Searching's
I believe it was
my
Searching.
favorite, too.
Wow.
Yeah,
I gotta
searching.
tell
I think
you.
that could have come out of like, and I hope this is a compliment, but that sounded like an amazing sort of like indie
Yeah.
Mac DeMarco sort of vibe to it, which I really, really enjoyed, and I find you really
An absolute pleasure to listen to.
yeah, and I find for
really
rapping
did, yeah.
specifically, and for a guy who's a rapper, to incorporate those influences of indie music is something that really isn't seen too often, which I think is very important. And I really, searching. I have to say that's my favorite song of the year, and I'm
Yep.
I'm not
I really
joking.
Like the song, yeah.
I think the song is, you know, I just think it's fantastic. I love the way how the beats are arranged
Oh,
there
yeah.
and the guitars, and the bells. It's all there. It's
The bells,
looped to
yes.
perfection.
I almost forgot
the
about
bells,
the bells.
It's an
Beautiful.
interesting subtlety.
It made me think of what's that Paul McCartney song? Christmas.
Wonderful
fucking
Christmas.
Wonderful
yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
exactly
great
what I
song.
was thinking
Yeah,
of,
Wonderful Christmas.
And it just brought back that nostalgia almost about
Yeah.
Paul McCartney's Wonderful
Yeah,
Christmas.
like it's like Wonderful Christmas
The bells
meets
in there.
Mac DeMarco.
That's right.
In the best
that's
way
what I loved
possible.
about this song.
Yeah, fantastic vocal performance too, and I liked it in that song too. His vocals in the mixture of the harmonic textures and the song. Sorry, I don't want to get too technical here, but in the mixtures of the song, the voice almost kind of stepped back a bit, which was a nice
Yes.
sort of relief in the track flow too, because a lot of the times when you're
Yeah, I
listening
really
to a
like
good
it.
album, there needs to be, I think anyways, as a listener, because I like listening to albums more than I do songs, right?
Absolutely. I never
You know?
listen to individual songs.
Yeah, I
listen to
don't listen
entire
to
albums at a time.
most of the time. Playlists here and there. But what I liked about it was that it's like a break in the track list. It's track 5, I believe. And because of that, it adds a nice sort of a relief for the listener. So yeah, I was really honestly
I really like
and
that, yeah.
really blown away by that. Another song I like too a lot, the song that comes right after Bob Dylan. I'm a big Bob
witty,
Dylan fan.
creative song.
Yeah, it reminded me of a young Bob Dylan,
You're
like
not
a young
on
Bob
the level
Dylan.
of Bob
yeah.
Dylan yet, but you're getting there, buddy. Just keep
Yeah,
at it.
yeah.
You'll be the next Bob Dylan if
No.
that's what you want to be.
What I liked about it was kind of an interesting homage to young Bob Dylan.
We all
and,
love Bob Dylan, eh?
and I like Bob Dylan. Who doesn't
Yeah, I
like
really
Bob
like
Dylan?
Bob Dylan.
I mean, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's
But
right.
Bob
So we
Dylan.
appreciated that song and that
Yeah,
sense, really.
yeah, like Bob
nice
Dylan.
homage, a nice-
homage, but also
nice
you put your
nudge
own
on the
twist
shoulder.
on it.
That's right.
And that's also, it's always important to have as a songwriter kind of your own spin on things.
Yeah, I really
I
like
need to
it.
check some other track lists because I gotta remember, but I have to say, the album, I think it's an album for the summer too. I forgot to
Yeah.
say that.
It's a summer up
It's
album.
it's a summer album because it has that summer vibe. A lot of the songs have guitar samples,
We were
which are
cruising
cool.
downtown Guelph, listening to it, driving into the sunset,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact. I gotta
Yeah.
tell you, that was an experience.
Yep.
Yeah, I
That
really
made my
like
summer, I
that,
gotta
yeah.
say.
And what I liked about it was, is that the guitars have a really interesting listen to it.
That's right. The
It
tone
has
of it.
it's like a summer nostalgic
Yep.
record. It's a really good song. The last song I liked a lot.
I really,
Oh, the title
really
track
like-
you're saying.
Title track.
I
Yeah.
Sunset
really like
Avenue.
it.
That's right.
And
I really like this.
That was a good one.
so we kind of talked about talking about excuse me, each song individually a lot would take too long.
Of course. But those were our
but
favorites, I think.
those were
we
our
touched
favorites,
on
but-
anyways, briefly.
But just because we didn't talk about some of the other songs doesn't mean that
Doesn't
we didn't
mean
like
they're
them
not-
or we all like them, but to us we want to talk about the highlights and
Yeah.
it was fantastic listen and
Absolutely. Go check
part
it
of
out.
part of the thing that why I really liked it too is that it's a local artist and
Yep.
we need to support
Support our local artists.
support
That's
our
for sure.
local artists and that's something they need support and we need to
Yeah, support their music
support
as much
their
as we
music
can.
as much as we can
Really
because they really
They need our support.
they
That's
need our
why.
support. Yeah, sorry,
I mean,
I'm
really.
talking myself in circles here. But
I really like
anything
Support,
else you
yeah.
guys want to say? I've been doing most of the talking.
No, I mean, it was a fantastic album. Go check it out right now on, was it SoundCloud? It was released on?
SoundCloud, yeah.
That's right. Lord 45, Sunset Avenue.
This is
Great listen.
yeah. So
Can't miss this album, ladies and gentlemen.
just as a kind of a thing. This is one of our first reviews for our,
There were more to
Minister
come, you can
account,
be sure.
and we wanted to start our reviews, the car reviews, as
Are you
a,
okay back then, mate? What the hell was that? I think he's falling asleep on us. Whoa, what a time, if any, to close up this review.
Oh, okay. Well, what I was gonna say though, stop, is that for the, we thought we want to do some reviews of things.
So leave us
this
some
is a good
comments.
one.
Leave us some comments what you like to
Yeah,
for us to review next.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Can be anything.
I was thinking
anything from food to movies to music to.
I was thinking
to
we should
song.
do a what was a good movie that I saw? Why don't we do a what's that movie called?
Hell if I know, mate. I can't read your mind.
I'm trying to think here. Oh, why don't we do an Endgame review? Like, there hasn't been enough of them.
That's right. I haven't
I
seen many.
really
So
like
we
Endgame.
could do that. You know,
I didn't
let
like
us know.
Endgame. Actually, it was okay. But anyways,
Kind of a
I would
throw
give the
popcorn on
album
your
an
face.
8.5 to a 9
Yeah,
easily.
I put
You
it
know.
in the middle there. It's
Yeah.
8.7, 0.5, I'd say.
You
Is
know, around there is where, obviously it's really good for a guy who's just coming out and just starting his career as a musician.
And that's what you gotta keep in mind. This guy's just he's just getting started.
He's just getting started.
He's just giving you a little taste of his potential.
So you guys wanna go for a drive now?
Let's go for a drive. I don't
I
know.
really like Endgame.
Hit up the tea house or whatever. Holy
Oh,
shit! That's
can you
a
turn off
bloody-
your Bluetooth so I can connect?